Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my Valentine's Day top picks, and this video is going to be a little different. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and give you guys some maybe shopping tips. So I thought I would give you a list. Now this list is kind of long, so I'm not going to go over the notes. I'm just going to go over the perfume really quickly and let you know what kind of scent it is. Like if it's a fruity floral, like a coffee scent. And then the last 5 are perfumes that I would personally wear on Valentine's Day, and what my number 1 pick and what I am going to be wearing on Valentine's Day. So there's a lot of stuff I'm going to go over. These aren't picks necessarily like for Valentine's Day. Like I think these are great Valentine's Day scents. I just think these are great shopping like picks. This is targeted towards your everyday consumer, so this isn't really for like the perfume collector who likes niche and unique. This is targeted towards like the mass, everyday consumer. These are popular perfumes, and I will try to have them all linked below so that way you can pick these up if you want to. So we have some expensive ones, we have some mid-range, and we have a few affordable ones. So the first few I'm going to go over are targeted towards my younger couples. I'm saying this, but anyone can pick these up. So the first 3, and I did just do a video on these perfumes, and I will have that link down below. The first few I'm going to mention are Ariana Grande. So I do think that these make for great Valentine's Day gifts. You can find gift sets in Kohl's and Walmart on all of these. I've seen them where it comes with like the perfume and the lotion, and these are very popular right now, and they're just easy, safe, fruity florals in my opinion. I would say Cloud is my favorite. So far I have purchased Cloud for 2 people and they loved it. I purchased it for my stepdaughter and my goddaughter, and they both really enjoy those scents. And all these are similar. So Ari's a sweet fruity floral. The bottle's just super pretty and it's got this really pretty pom-pom. And then Sweet Like Candy, you can get the pink version, which is really pretty for Valentine's Day. I do believe this one's still available. If it is, I will have a link below. But this is the red version. This one's a little bit different. It's not as, I would say, marshmallowy. So the original Sweet Like Candy is for the girl who likes sweet, smelling yummy, and like with a little hint of marshmallow. This one is the same, but it has a little more amber and woodsy at the dry down. And then Cloud is for your girl that wants to smell unique. Now I will say this scent is becoming popular, so other people might smell like it, but this is a unique scent, and this is for your girl that wants to smell cozy and yummy and airy. This is just a very pretty, unique scent, and that's Ariana Grande's Cloud. Okay, so the next perfumes I would say are still leaning more on the youthful side, but to me these are more flirty. So these are more for your flirty girls, maybe like out of college or maybe in college. Also maybe still going out clubbing. I would say a beautiful gift are the Juicy Coutures. Now, I do believe this one is being discontinued, but I still see this online. I even think I've seen it on the Juicy site. So any of these really are pretty, but I would say one of these 2 just because these last longer than the original Viva La Juicy. This is Viva La Juicy Noir, and then this is Gold Couture. This one has a more vanilla caramel dry down. This one to me smells more like Viva La Juicy. It lasts longer and it has a more woodsy ambery vibe at the dry down. So beautiful bottles. I think these would make really pretty gifts for Valentine's Day. And again, if you're a perfume collector, these are like, they're nothing special, and I get that. Moving right along. This next one is hated on by a lot of the perfume community because it is very popular, but it's popular for a reason. And it's a perfume that my husband likes. He has complimented other women wearing it, and that is YSL's Black Opium. It's a crowd pleaser. This is just a sweet floral vanilla with a coffee dry down scent. And I would say that this one opens up bright and then is a little bit more on the gourmand sweeter side. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple options if you are over this. Let's say you like that, but it's a little too popular and you want your girl to smell a little different, then I would say go ahead and pick up Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One. This is a more modern, in my opinion, version of Black Opium. It's more powdery. It's more bright. This is just a very beautiful scent. I love this scent, and I think if you like Black Opium, you would like this one. And it has that coffee on the dry down, but this one stays more bright in my opinion. This one, if you guys have been watching my videos, I really enjoy this one. And then a more affordable version is Love by Sofia Vergara. So this one's only like $16. You could probably pick this up at a drugstore, like CVS carries it. This is one you could probably find at TJ Maxx. This is another one where it's got that vanilla, sweet, floral with that coffee dry down. But this one has a more musky amber dry down. So it is a little bit more mature in my opinion. Very beautiful, mysterious scent. So, and very affordable. So this would be a nice one if you don't want to break the bank and you want to just do something nice, or maybe you guys are just starting out and you don't want to spend a lot of money. This is a really beautiful perfume and it's not expensive. Okay, so the next few that I'm going to mention are more, and these are just very feminine scents to me. So the first one I'm going to go over in this lineup here is recent, but I fell in love with it, and that is Girl of Now by Elie Saab. So this is your sweet floral, but what makes this one different is the nuttiness that's in here. So there is a pistachio and an almond note in here that makes this different in my opinion. You can get a big bottle of this, or they have sets where it comes with like the lotion and this, and it's a very pretty like vintagey looking box, and I just think that this would make a beautiful Valentine's Day gift. When I wore this to work, as soon as I got out of the car, a coworker of mine walked with me upstairs and she's like, "What are you wearing? You smell heavenly." Not beautiful, not good. I smell heavenly. I already can tell that this is going to be not only a scent that I enjoy, but it's a crowd pleaser. All right, these next two are a little more adult in my opinion. So you're looking for a more mature, feminine scent for your sexy wife. I would say these two are beautiful. Again, you guys can feel free to pick up any of these, but I just, like if I got a box from my husband on these last few, because me and my husband been together for a long time, so I need him to step up his game. These are two that I would say. And the first one I'm going to mention is YSL's Mon Petit. This is just a fruity floral with this booziness to it. This like beautiful wine scent to me. I love this scent. The bottle's beautiful with this little bow. I got the little one. The bigger bottle's even prettier. And I believe Sephora and Ulta have really nice gift sets where it comes like with this and the pen spray. So I would definitely check this out. It's easy to get to. But this is just a very pretty scent. I think this would make a really pretty Valentine's Day gift. All right, this next one is a classic. And a lot of girls do wear it, but for good reason. And that is Coco Mademoiselle. I think I will always have this perfume in my collection. Now, I know I asked if this has been reformulated because it wasn't as strong. I want to kind of go back to that. When I said that this isn't as strong, when I owned Coco Mademoiselle in my early 20s, it lasted for days, like days. It also gave me headaches. This one, I'm happy to report, it does not give me headaches, but this still lasts till the next day. This is still a powerhouse perfume. But this is what I remember, just slightly less of a beast mode. But this is still a gorgeous scent. My husband really enjoys this scent. This just isn't in my top 5 because he has smelled it on other women. So I kept these last 5 for what I would wear that I know he hasn't complimented other women on. But this is a very beautiful scent. It is popular, but again, for good reason. It's a classic. It's going to be, in my opinion, a timeless perfume. It's always going to be around. And I just love this one. This is a white floral with citrus notes and patchouli and like musk. This has this beautiful white musk on the dry down. I would say if you're unsure about this, maybe get the EDT, the Eau de Toilette. I will say that this is the Eau de Parfum. It might be a little strong, so maybe start out with the EDT, but I would say go for the Eau de Parfum. So beautiful. And I do prefer the original to the intense. I have tried both, and I like the patchouli and the white musk in this, whereas the intense is a little bit more sweet. So again, if you're unsure, I would say the EDT or maybe the intense. Just because it's the intense doesn't mean it's stronger. It's just, I would say, a more vanilla sweet, and it has less of a bite. But this one is my favorite. Okay, now we're winding down. We're winding down to my last 5. And I'm going to go over these 2 first because these are usually like people are over it and I get it. But again, I am targeting my everyday consumer. These are also scents that my husband likes, and they're also scents that I like and what I would wear on Valentine's Day. So we're going to go over one really quick because I did say I was going to stop mentioning this one, but I'm going to mention it again, and that's La Vie, Belle by Lancôme. And this is just a beautiful, sweet, powdery, praline, gourmand scent. This is one that I probably wouldn't get this big of a bottle, but I will continue to keep this in my collection. Okay. And then next up, this is another one. Again, it's a hit or miss, and that is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. My husband really likes this one. This is a sweet white floral with more of a like cacao, spicy cacao twist at the dry down, where I find La Vie Belle to be more earthy. And then the packaging, I mean, for Valentine's Day, how sexy is this? And then they have the other one that is like blue and it goes into that clear. I'll put a picture of that one here. I would say maybe go in store and test them both out, because that one I believe people say is like a little softer. If I open this up for Valentine's Day, I mean, this is sexy. Not only would I recommend this as a gift, but it would be something I would wear on Valentine's Day just because it's mysterious and deep. I find this to be a very sexy scent. So this next one is another one that I find to be very sexy, and that is La Nuit Tresor by Lancôme. And this is just gorgeous. And I heard that they're discontinuing this one, but you can still get this. I would say that La Vie Belle, Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and La Nuit Tresor, these are very nighttime, date night, musky scents. But this has a more earthy, gourmand, powdery finish. This has a more cacao, spicy, again, powdery finish. And then this, again, with the powderiness, because there is like a powderiness to all 3 of these. This has a more caramel, powdery finish. I think these are very different, but I do see where people might say they smell similar if they're not sniffing and smelling perfumes all day like I am. Like, I am a perfume addict. And my friend made this really good point, like wine. She's like, when you start off with wine, you don't really like it in the beginning, but then as you start drinking it more and more, you start picking up the different berries. And that's true. Like, I am big on wine. And now I can pick up like chocolate notes, and I can pick up raspberry notes. And she's like, the same probably goes for perfume. Like, the more and more you smell it, the more and more you can pick it up. And that's true. I think if I would have picked these up in the beginning, like 2 years ago, because I did start getting more into perfumes like about 2 years ago, I would say it would have been like powdery sweet to me. But now I can smell the caramel on the dry down on this one. I could smell the cacao in that one, and the praline in this one. So I can see that. So I am a mess. So I filmed this video about 4 days ago. I've been editing it for the last few days, and I haven't even noticed until yesterday that my number 2 scent, my honorable mention, isn't even in the video, which is super annoying because I look super cute. So I did have an honorable mention before I got into my number 1 scent, and that is because this is the perfume that kind of sparked this video idea. So my husband's cousin reached out to me because he wanted some gift ideas for his girlfriend, and he asked what perfume I would recommend for her. And I kind of went through my whole collection, and I was looking for something that I feel is pretty popular The packaging was cute. I've gotten compliments on from both women and men. That is when I came up with Victor&Rolf's Bon Bon. Here is what the perfume looks like. It comes in this pretty bow. So Bon Bon is candy in Spanish, and this is supposed to be like a piece of candy wrapped up in a bow. And I just think that this scent is super pretty. This is a very beautiful, fruity, floral, gourmand scent with a very rich caramel note. This is a very yummy, pretty scent. Again, this was an honorable mention because not only is it something that I suggested, but it's also a scent that I would wear for Valentine's Day. And I just had to hop on here and quickly insert this clip. But let's go ahead and get into my number one pick. So my last one isn't deep. It isn't mysterious. My last one is very feminine, and it's one that I would recommend, but it is the priciest out of the bunch. I would say this is definitely, you've been together for a while, you're married, you want to say I love you, you maybe want to propose to her. I would say this is a great Valentine's Day gift, and that's Delina by Parfums de Marly. And this scent is a beautiful, fruity, floral, but what makes this one different is the tart, which is the rhubarb note. You either like that tartness or you don't. So I have not smelled Delina's Exclusive, but I have heard people say they prefer that one. So if you can get to a Nordstrom or a Bloomingdale's, I do believe they still carry that one just so you can compare. I do want to test out Exclusive because people do say it's a sweeter version of this, and I think I would really like it. But I think I will like this one more because I do really enjoy that tart note that's in here. This is going to be the scent that I wear for Valentine's Day because my husband really likes this perfume. My husband doesn't use the word love, just so you know. He doesn't say, oh, I love it. I just know when my husband likes something because he's like, are you going to wear that tonight? And that's pretty much him telling me because I would like it if you did. So this is going to be my scent for Valentine's Day. It's also one that I would recommend if you have the money to spend. I wouldn't recommend it probably if you're just starting out unless you got it like that, but this is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. It comes in a beautiful pink box. I mean, how perfect is that? And if you don't know what to get her, she has everything under the sun. She will absolutely adore this. Again, I would definitely check out this one and Exclusive and compare them, because I hear Exclusive is a little bit easier and softer. So those are my picks for Valentine's Day and what I would recommend as gifts as well as what to wear. The last 5 are scents that I would wear on Valentine's Day just because they're more of a date night and they're scents I know that my husband likes. But for the most part, I did try to pick scents that were popular, pretty packaging, inoffensive. I will say there are maybe a couple that might be, but if you know your girl, plus there's other flankers that you could test out, as well as girly and scents that not only women like, but men like. So that will do it for today's video. Let me know what your thoughts are. I know that these are very popular scents, but I like designer perfumes, and even if I got into niche, I would probably do a separate video because I do think that this is just what the everyday consumer likes. They like what's popular. So that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time, guys, bye.